Okay, the next progression that we worked on is going. Oh, actually, we did two things. We did defense against the jab into a side choke, and then we got one more into like regular punch with a checking block, and then to a rear naked choke. The first one that we did, let's go this way. Let's reverse it this way. We'll just do it off the right. We're going to be on right. He's going to jab me with the right. One of the defenses to this one is basically slipping and including your palm block. So it's going to look like this, right there. So if we were in a tournament, this would be a good scoring match right here. You're just slipping, boom, and hitting the floating ribs. You can hit solar plexus anyway. In the street, we like to, let's slide over here. In the street, we like to put a choke on it, so you're not having to fist fight this guy for a long time. You want to end the fight quick. So what we do is, it's more of a slip, and you're going to hook, okay? What that's going to allow me to do is be able to, I don't know if you can see, let's go this way. It's going to allow, it's going to allow me to come up and close one of his carotids. We're going to slip and then pretty much do the gable grips. And what you want to do is basically to choke somebody out, we need to obstruct the carotid artery. We can't just close one side, we have to close both sides. So when we slip and we take this arm up, we want to do a gable grip here. And you want to basically close the carotid side on his left side and then on the right. This one I'm going to be lifting up, and then I'm going to twist. Small circles right here. So here. Sometimes you'll get a cranking feeling. Sometimes if it's just right, you'll have more of a suffocating feeling, more of a blood choke, what we call in BJJ. Again, that technique is going to be here. Kind of like a short, kind of like a hook punch. You're slipping the punch. Boom, slide this up. You're going to do gable grips here and turn, okay? So I'll let CP do that. You guys can see his progression. So I'm going to basically, there you go. A little bit more here. Because, okay, come on. There you go. So there's two things that you could do to close the carotid. Sometimes if you're too far up like this and you slide, there's no obstruction there. So either I can lift up a little bit and squeeze. Sometimes I can wedge my shoulder with his shoulder, and this is more of a suffocating, because I'm shoving that shoulder, which is closing his right side of his carotid, and I'm closing his left side with this hand. So this one's more shoulder to shoulder here. See if you feel the difference?
Yes, that second one felt choking, as the first one felt pressure.
Yeah. So one's could be more shoulder to shoulder. You're using the shoulder to close off. Other one you can use the side of your head, but you got to lift.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'll let CP do his progression moves. Okay. That was more of a crank. Okay. Good. Alrighty, we've been working on that for a little bit and then recording it so you guys can see the progression. The next thing that we're going to be doing is the checking block to counter a regular cross punch, and then we go into a full rear naked. So if he's striking with this hand, you can check block here, okay? Again, check block here. Once I go up here, what I want to do is pretend like I'm going to clothesline, but I can't just clothesline him this way because this arm can lift up, he can duck under, whatever. So when you do a checking block, you do a check block here, control the shoulder, and pretty much you're going to clothesline him here. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to basically use the palms of my hands, and I'm going to shove his back or his lumbar straight down. And what that's going to do is he's going to basically fall into my choke from here. So from check and block, I go up almost like I'm going to clothesline him. I'm going to hit the base of his butt this way, and I'm going to do a rear naked, okay? And just remember, on the rear naked choke, you're going to close one carotid, the second carotid. This hand does not go here. It goes here, because this one gives you a little bit more a tighten feel, and you can close off a lot of the slack. Again, here, here. Your head's big, so I can't keep it in there. Okay, I'm gonna let him do the punch. Or I'm gonna be doing the punch. He's gonna do the technique here. Here you go. Go up.
Oh.
Here you go. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, okay. That's it. Good. Here. Move it speed.
I did that wrong.
Keep going. Whatever you do, just keep going, okay? Sometimes on the street, you're not going to get this picture perfect, kata, pumse look to it, okay? You're not going to have that. You sometimes maybe here, all of a sudden you have a hard time, something slips, you may have to incorporate your feet to get him broken down. I might not get this choke, I might have to actually use this. He's got a big noggin back here, I can't get it underneath. He's already fallen under my choke right here. So you're going to have to, similar to like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're going to have to fight for that position. That's the thing about Jiu-Jitsu standing up. Like the ground, you're going to have to fight for position and always seek that superior position, seek that superior balance and position. Okay, remember position over position first, and then submission. Again, we'll just recap. It's going to look like a checking block here. Sure. Okay, that's it. Hope you guys are enjoying the progression. Thank you, CP.